Grace Kemple is the Longford Rose, and I'm delighted to say she's with me in studio.
Yeah, I'm here in studio. I'm delighted to be here this morning.
And good morning to you, and thank you so much for coming in. And it is hectic. But I sense, and we only met 2 minutes ago, you're loving every minute of it.
Yeah, it's hectic, but it's a great sort of hectic. I finished work yesterday, so I work in the Coombe. I'm a student midwife, so I finished that up yesterday morning. So I have a couple of weeks off, which is nice, just to enjoy the preparations and enjoy the build-up. So
right.
Yeah.
And I'm told from an early age, this is something that you aspired to.
Yeah, it's always something I thought about doing. I thought about doing it when I was younger. It's just something I used to watch it every August with my sisters. Looking at all the dresses, the style, all the things like that. And I actually have some family in Tralee. My sister used to work in the Dome as a makeup artist for a couple of years.
Okay.
So she would be telling me all the opportunities that girls got to do. And
so have you ever been to the Rose of Tralee?
I've been down to the festival a couple of times, but not actually in the Dome. So
you're in for a real surprise.
Yeah, it'll be different. But it's just something that I thought about doing. The previous Longford Rose, Marie Brady, she just talked to me about like the different things. She talked to all of the roses who applied, but the different opportunities she got to have and all the amazing people she met. So I just thought, I'll just go for it, and I'm delighted.
And enjoy it and take it in your stride and take in every moment, every second. Because it is quite hectic. I know you're going to the Galway races tomorrow. Yes. So really, the Roses tour, that starts tomorrow.
Well, the official Rose Tour starts next Friday.
Okay,
the 11th.
all right. But you're in Galway tomorrow.
In Galway tomorrow at the races. And 2 weeks ago we were at the Killarney races and Barrettstown. So there's been a few little days out we've had.
Yeah.
But the Rose Tour will start on the 11th of August. Yeah.
Okay. And the tour will take you all over the country. And not only that, you will get the chance to host the Roses in your home county of Longford.
Yeah, so the Rose Tour is going through a good few counties on the way down to Tralee, but it's passing through Longford, which is amazing because it's the first time it's ever been in Longford. So yeah, I'm delighted to be the ambassador for Longford and show the girls what Longford has to offer. So
where will you be taking them in the county?
I'm not actually sure what we're doing
yet. You don't know yet. But we can almost guess.
There's good activities planned, so I'm sure it'll show Longford in a good light to all the Roses.
Right. And I was just thinking, because one of the main reasons why I was so anxious to have you in studio is because we broadcast officially to 5 counties. This programme, as we speak, is going out to 5 counties now. Cavan, Monaghan, Longford, Roscommon and Leitrim. And even if we were to take in sort of the East Galway and the Westmeath area, it's my understanding that you are the only person representing those 5 counties, technically speaking, if we look at it from a Shannonside Northern Sound point of view. So how does that work?
So there is 32 roses every year.
Right.
So there is certain counties picked every year now. So I'll be the rose for 2 years. And like last year there was a Leitrim, Cavan, Roscommon. So next year there'll be a Leitrim, Cavan, Roscommon, Monaghan.
All right, okay.
But they just do it in alternate years. It's kind of, I think it's a good thing just to give everyone a chance.
Of course, absolutely. So therefore, you are technically representing the entire region that we broadcast to. I'm not putting any extra pressure on you or anything like that.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Sash says Longford, so Longford,
So, it's important when you're down there, you're flying the flag for this region as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep that in mind. Yeah. Absolutely. So, look, I have to ask you, we know that, as mentioned there, you and your fellow Roses, you'll be traversing the country, visiting different locations and meeting so many people. And then down to the serious business. That's on the 3rd week in August? Because is it it's about the 18th, 19th?
Yeah, we get to Tralee on the 18th, the Friday the 18th, and then we're there for the weekend. And the selection nights on TV are the Monday 21st and Tuesday 22nd.
Now, I have to ask you this question because everybody's talking about the new format. Dahi will be joined by Catherine Thomas on stage. This has never happened in the history of the Rose of Tralee contest, Grace.
I know, yeah.
What do you think of it all? What do you make of it?
I think it's a good thing. It's something new, bringing a co-host, but also staying the same at the same time because Dahi is still there. And I think it's nice that it's a woman presenter because that's what the Rose of Tralee is all about. It's all about strong, independent women, and I think that Catherine represents that too. So I think it's a nice little change.
And have you been given any idea as to how the new format will work? In other words, Catherine, will they at all times be interviewing you as one? In other words, both of them will get the chance to ask questions, or will they split it down the middle?
I'm not actually sure. I haven't heard yet, so we'll have to just wait and see.
Yeah.
But,
I take it the chemistry will be great. I know both of them, and I'm sure they'll work very well together. So the chemistry will be great, but it'll be interesting to see what the format will be like.
Everyone will have to tune in then and see what it's like.
So, I mean, I was just checking the Longford Rose contest that happened in April. In May. So,
6th of May,
what have you been doing since? Or has it been quiet? Or,
It's definitely not been quiet.
Right.
So, I've been working the whole summer as well. So, balancing work and everything. But, there's a few things on. I was at the Longford Agricultural Show.
Yeah.
I actually did a preschool graduation in Step by Step. So, that was really nice to meet all the kids and their parents. And that was really nice to give them their caps and gowns. And, I've done a few things. So I was in Barrettstown with the girls. All the different race days. We've had a good few things on, so it's been busy, but it's a good time of busy.
And now that you are a public figure, now you have to cope with the celebrity. How's that? How are you doing on that front? Because it can at times, it can be difficult because suddenly now everybody wants to talk to you, everybody wants to meet you, everybody wants to shake your hand, wish you well. You don't mind that? Are you enjoying it?
I'm
Loving
really
it?
Enjoying it. I think it's very different, but it's really nice, and people know you like everywhere you go, and people are really genuine, and they're really excited for you as well. So everyone's just like wishing me well and just excited to hear what I'm doing, and so I think it's really nice when people come up to you, definitely.
Right.
And all the businesses in Longford have been so good. Like I've got so much sponsorship, and
because that's crucial, isn't it? Come on, give your sponsors a mention. I know, because you can't go. I think people say to themselves, look at the glamour and look at the fashion, and you've got to wear something different every day. And
so
there are those listening 2 outfits a day for how many days?
It's up, I think it's 10.
Oh, right. So there are those listening this morning saying, my God, the Rose of Tralee, and they're going to provide Grace with all of that. It doesn't work like that. You need sponsors.
Yeah, exactly. But I've borrowed a few bits as well. So I've got everyone has just been great in Longford. All the chemists, all the boutiques, all shoe shops, everyone's just been great. I couldn't ask for anything more. So without all them, it wouldn't have been as easy. So everything just worked out really smoothly. So I'm delighted.
Okay. Well, we say a big thanks to all the sponsors as well. And of course, now an integral part of the Rose of Tralee is the fact that you will have an escort.
Yes.
During your time there. Have you found out yet as to who your escort will be?
I have not, but we at the Killarney races, a couple of escorts were there,
right.
And we were just matched up for the day. So
how did that go?
Yeah, great. They're really, really nice fellas. So I had an escort that day, but he won't be the one for Tralee, I don't think.
Right.
So just have to wait and see. But they're all really nice.
So you can't really choose your escort?
No. But I don't think it matters.
That's decided by others?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all really nice fellas, so it should be fine.
And how about, it can, in so many ways, even if you don't, at the end of the day, become the Rose, the experience can in so many ways change your life for the better.
The experience is everything, and
of course,
I'm so happy to be taking part. And I think all the girls are the same. It's not about winning or anything like that. It's the whole journey and the experience, and all the people I've met so far, I can only imagine it's going up from here. And I'm really, really excited to meet everyone else.
And so, as regards the career, I mean, I don't want to get too hypothetical now, but if you were to win or whatever, there is that expectation that the career is put on hold and you have certain responsibilities and certain duties. But I'm sure the priority for you right now is you are training in midwifery at the moment.
So I'm a general nurse, but I'm going back to do my higher diploma in midwifery. So I'm doing that in the Coombe and in Trinity. So I'm qualified in March. So juggling things until then, but I'm qualified in March.
Yeah, and you have to take time out now, don't you? 2 weeks?
I actually have 4 weeks off.
Okay.
But I just built up my hours and took some annual leave, so it all worked out. They've been really, really good about getting time off. So I think it's definitely needed just to enjoy the build up and then have a little bit of time off afterwards.
And how about family and supporters? Will they be travelling to Tralee? Of course they will. Sure, the crack will be 90.
I have a good crowd going to Tralee. I think I have 50 coming from Longford.
Really?
Yeah. And I have family down there. My 2 sisters live in Tralee as well.
Okay.
So they're delighted. So
they will gather the troops as well.
They gather the troops, and I have a sister in Longford as well, so she's coming down too. But definitely a big crowd coming from Longford, so it's great.
All right. Well, it's fantastic. It really is. And as I said, I really like the new format. The fact now that, counties that once upon a time struggled to get a rose to the finals and on stage for the TV show, that's almost guaranteed now every second year. So as you said, this year it's Longford's turn.
Really nice. I think it encourages more girls to apply as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great. There was 13 roses applying for the Longford one on that selection night. So yeah. I think it encourages more girls to apply, and yeah, it's great.
All right. Well, look, we wish you the very best.
Thank you very much.
We can't wait.
Thank you.
Of course, you don't know if you're on the Monday night or the Tuesday night yet.
Not sure
all
yet.
will be revealed.
So you'll have to tune in both nights then.
And by the way, all the roses, I have the list here in front of me. I mean, they're travelling from Chicago, and they're travelling from Germany, and they're travelling from London, Philadelphia, Ottawa, New Zealand, Texas. Have they all arrived into the country now? It's
not
huge.
Yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. There's 18 international roses and 14 of us, and we're all in a group chat together, so we're getting to know each other and helping each other out with things. So, but they haven't. None of them I'm aware. They're not landed just yet.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing?
It's for them too. Because,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But I made the point last week. From a TV perspective, it's still a hugely popular show. Will attract a massive record audience every year, even though the media go to town on it and say it's outdated and it's past its sell-by date. But I'm amazed that young women are still so determined to be part of it. Isn't it fantastic?
Yeah,
so the concept, which there are those who will say is totally outdated, it's gone, it's in the past. Not so. If you and others and your interest is anything to go by.
Like Catherine Thomas is a great example. Like it's always festival's always updating, and having a women co-host now, that's another update. So I think that it's not outdated. Right. I think it's updating all the time. So.
Have you met Dahi yet, or Catherine?
I haven't, but I'm meeting him next Tuesday.
Right. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah,
he really is a great guy, and he's made for that show. And we wish both Catherine and Dahi all the very best, and we wish you, Grace Kemple, all the very best. Much. First and foremost representing Longford, but we're flying the Shannonside Northern Sound flag, representing this region, ladies and gentlemen, at the Rose of Tralee. Her main responsibilities will start over the next number of days, visiting different locations across the country, including Longford, and I'm sure we'll be seeing it on social media, seeing it on the television, and then we'll get to see you in the finals in about 10 days from now.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming in.
It was great.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Grace Kemple, we wish you the very best of luck. All right, we'll take a break.